All right, Fishers. Okay, Fishers, man, boy, have they really turned around from just following the pandemic and everything that was happening. I mean, look at the days on market, 33. It's now all of a sudden the best market you can be a part of for many reasons. And if you don't know about the city ordinance, you need to check back to some of our other podcasts because you need to know about it. If you have a property or you're looking at purchasing,
got a few months left.
You better, yeah. So check it out if you want more information on that. You'll find that in last month's podcast or earlier in our economic reports. All right, let's go through the data here. So number of active homes here in the Fishers market is up nearly 30%. We have 107 active homes. Now let's talk about that for just a second. That seems like a lot, doesn't it?
I mean, a 30% jump month over month is huge.
Yeah, that's more than seasonality.
For sure. Honestly, I wonder, are investors really rushing in to grab rentals before that, rental restriction kicks in? I don't know. That seems like a lot, though. I will say that.
That is a lot. And this ties into so many things. Going back to our question of the week segment that we just did. If you haven't caught that, you need to go back and check it out because you need to know what kind of questions and what kind of answers you're looking for when you're reaching out for a property manager. But this is exactly it. Here it is. If you're watching this right now, you're informed of what's going on in the Fishers market. Exactly what's happening with 30% increase. Are investors rushing to the market because of the ordinance that's been, or is this a result of people unable to sell their homes and they're not going to give up what they've gained over the last few years, so they're going to put it on the market for rent? I mean, it's so many combinations that are a factor right here in this market. And if you want to work with an expert, it better be with somebody who knows this as well as, I mean, Mike knows how much I like to tout my own horn, but this no way. This is it. This is it. This is what sets you apart right here. Okay.
Yep.
30% increase of number of active homes, putting us at 107. Average rental rate. I can't even tell. Is that a minus? I think it's a minus, right? Yeah. We're down almost 2% at 2306, which absolutely speaks to supply. I have no doubt. Average days on market is still at 33. Let's see if that continues. And that's up, by the way. That's up 20, almost 27%. So last month you were seeing even better numbers. So Fishers is booming. Great school systems. Everybody's rushing to get into this market before school starts, which by the time of recording, school has officially kicked off. But so I can't wait to see next month's numbers. Average price per square foot, $1.03. All right, let's get into apartments and condos and then the townhome numbers there, which I will rattle off as that's not really the meat of our market, but it is some of our clientele. So apartments and condos, you've got 32, average rate at $1,848 with $1.58 average price per square foot. And then your townhomes there at the bottom at 18, currently active at $2,400, 38 days on the market, $1.07 is your average price per square foot. Now, not so much of a sedan looking here in the graph in the single family homes, but still relatively stable. I mean, right? It shoots up seasonality. It starts to level off as we get through the summer months, and it might. Now we're getting a sneak peek there in August, which really, the more I say that, it's not really a sneak peek because it's so early in the data that it's really not pertinent at all. So. We'll see what happens in August, but that is as stable as you can get in just about any market. And you have your other consumable graphs there, apartments and condos and townhomes. And just so you know, we do put up all these graphs as a collective on all of our social media channels, so you can compare one market to another really quickly. It's found on all of our social media channels there that are neatly laid out there in the bottom of this graph. So you can check that out for your consumption at any time. Mike, anything you want to say on the rental data?
Not too much. I mean, it's kind of same old, other than active homes, number of homes. So that's definitely a number to watch. Are we going to continue to see that? Is that going to level off? Is that a blip? But I mean, it doesn't seem to be, we're down like 1.87%. But if you look at that graph on the bottom left, it's nothing to be super concerned about. But definitely something to watch is the number of active homes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, let's jump over to sales data. All right, average days on market. So this is nothing. 19 days on the market. So this leads me.
I love seeing this. I love seeing your reaction to it live. You just
listen. Would you zip it over there? I'm trying to get through this. 1 + 1 = 2. Okay, so if days on market is so low, this would lead me to believe that people are purchasing ahead of the ordinance. But
Who knows?
I mean, who knows? Yeah, it could be several factors. But all right, your average days on market, and that's even up. That's up over 5.5%. That's 19 days on the market, which is absolutely nothing. It's trivial. Average price per square foot, $191. Average sales price is up month over month, almost the exact same, is up year over year. It's $387,000, and number of homes sold at 105, which continues to tick up. I mean, average days on market's low, number of homes sold is going up. So people are picking them up like crazy, man.
No, like based on these numbers, like Fishers is on fire. You know what I mean? 19 days on the market, sales price is up, price per square foot is up. I mean, it's looks like it's on fire.
Yeah. And I love Fishers anyway. I mean, Fishers just on the community level. It's
the community. There's so much going on. They've done such a good job of that downtown. There's, I mean, every time you turn around, there's a new restaurant, a new something opening, or you know. Crazy.
And they have something for every class. They have high-end, low-end breweries, entertainment. Yeah, they got it all going on. IKEA, God, don't forget about IKEA. My gosh.
Top Golf. I mean, they got everything.
Top Golf, I know. All right. That's your sales data. Your average sales price over time there, and the consumable graph there at the bottom left hand, which continues to comfortably go up, and the number of homes sold. So this graph is anything. If you've watched this, we talk about our investor point of view, which is any home that's sold under the $500,000 price point, which we consider that the investor's point of view. So in those price points, what dollar amount you can spend to get into the Fishers market? There are still homes. What does that say? 131. Is that right? 131 from $250,000 to $300,000, which, in my opinion, is the price point I suggest to new investors when they're looking at. That's like the sweet spot.
Yeah,
and you can still get into Fishers.
That's a slam dunk. I mean, you're always going to have somebody interested in that price point for a renter if you pick up a home for $250,000 to $300,000 in Fishers.
A 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,600 square foot ranch style property is chef's kiss in this market. So
it'll rent in a second. If you price it right and you have the condition even halfway decent, it's going to rent in like 2 seconds.
If you're a new investor and you're calling me and you're wondering what markets should I be looking at, you're welcome. Here it is. You're welcome.
Fishers for $275.
Yeah,
Gold.
Exactly.
Gold.
Fishers for $275. So I get that question every single day. What market should I be investing in? Because they haven't found our YouTube channel yet. So
they're looking on the east side of Indianapolis.
Yeah, exactly. They are absolutely looking on the east side of Indianapolis. Yeah. All right, there's your sales data. Let's get into the next market report. And just as a secondary tease here, stay tuned to the end of the podcast here, where we're going to get into some statistics as they surround property management companies as well as individual investors. And some of the numbers aren't going to come out the way that you might think that they would. So stay tuned for that.